are live, so I think everything is okay. Let me just set up my focus. Let me just check that we are actually live on every platform that we are going live, because we should be live now on YouTube, on Facebook, and on Twitch. Let me just double and triple check this, and yes, we're live. We're actually live everywhere. Hello everyone, hello and welcome to our live stream. So this live stream will be a bit different than it was a few previous ones, because this live stream is completely non-scripted and I'm gonna be talking about the things that I just want to talk about. And this live stream, I want to discuss the previous video that we uploaded, and I want this to make some kind of tradition, because I want to make these live streams as a more in-depth analysis and reviews of the videos that I make previously, meaning that the video that I uploaded last week was about the multi-streaming with Caster.io, which was the first sponsored video actually on our channel. This live stream is not sponsored. Everything that I will say here is fully my own opinion. By the way, everything that I said in the video was fully my opinion as well, because I was not paid for the opinion. I was paid to talk about the platform. So this live stream will be all about discussing the things that we said there, and I want to do it some kind of weird way. I want to talk about this. I want to talk about the things that we talked about in the previous video, some kind of a live reaction thing. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I want to react to the video with you. If you haven't watched the video, you can watch the video with me here, and if you have watched the video, well, you will still watch and you will still understand what I am talking about. I'm just gonna prepare the video. So again, this live stream is not sponsored, but yeah, I'm like actually multi-streaming with the caster here as well. So everything that you see is an indicator of the quality that you will be able to see in the caster. I accidentally turned on the live stream itself, and by the way, just few updates about the channel that I want to talk about before we're gonna go to the main core content of the live stream. I'm actually doing some updates to the channel. I'm trying to work out how can I upload 2 videos per week in addition to the live stream. So in the future, possibly in the near future, I may be able, I'm gonna put up the volume of the music just a bit, because I want to hear the music as well. In the near future, I'm planning to go with 2 videos per weekend. The problem was that is that I'm not as fast in editing and the courses and things. I have like a bunch of other things that I need to take care of. I have family, I have a pregnant wife, I have a 2-year-old kid. I have many things to do and many things to take care of, and for that reason I was not able to make 2 videos per week. But I think I will be able to do 2 videos per week, and I'm actually changing my setup. No, I'm not upgrading my setup, I'm changing my setup, which will be very interesting things that will gonna come in the near future. Hey, hello, how are you doing? I guess without further ado, we can just jump into the video. Let me just go and set up everything through the studio mode, because it turns out I have not actually prepared anything for this live stream. Let me just go to this. Okay, yeah, this will be very good. I'm gonna turn this on in just a second. Yep, we have a transition, and yes, this is how it will look like. I'm gonna turn off the volume, and I don't know if I can actually can you hear the music? I don't know. I don't think that you can hear the volume of the desktop setup itself, but no worries. I'm just gonna turn on certain things. Yeah, I'm still figuring out, even though I know how OBS works very well, I'm still figuring out how to make things more efficiently. I'm gonna apply this. Okay, and yep, we have our desktop audio on. We're gonna go for the lower volume now, and yeah, let's discuss it. Let's see what do we have here. The quality, I'm gonna of course up the quality to full HD, even though this still does not look that great. Well, for the GoPro recording, it looks pretty okay for me. So, yep, let's go and start listening to this. And we're buffering. Nice. That's exactly what do we need. Okay, I have a bunch of other live streams on, so I'm gonna turn them off, all of them off. So, yep.
Live streaming, the industry that is exploding right now because everyone is sitting home and everyone needs to do something. How do I know that?
Well, this is actually true. The first phrase, live streaming, is actually exploding like crazier than any time before because, yeah, again, everyone is sitting home. And because of the pandemic, people are not just sitting home and just live streaming whatever they can. They're actually trying to make this as their own business. Hey, Seth, what's up? They're trying to make this their new business. And the Twitch is exploding, the YouTube is exploding, Facebook Live is exploding, Mixer is dead, but yeah, they could have gotten some piece of the pie, but yeah, they didn't do this. But overall situation is that people are trying to make live streaming as their business, and in 95% of the cases, they're just failing at this. So let's continue with the video now.
Well, because my live streaming course is doing extremely well on Udemy.
Well, it was during that video. Now it still is. It's still very high in sales. Like these two courses are mine, and more often than not, like these three courses are on the top rankings for the OBS, and my two courses are usually the first. Like this one is usually the first, but sometimes it just goes up and down, etc., etc. Hey, William, what's up? I'm doing great. Just discussing the previous video. So yeah. I hope you will be interested in this. So let's just continue.
And on every other platform. But here is the question. Is live streaming an educational content or your course content good for you and your online business? Let's discuss that. But
yeah, by the way, I'm getting like all the time I'm getting the questions on what I record my videos with, and I'm recording my videos with this one, with GoPro. That, like, at least the ones I guess this one will be the last one that I record with the GoPro. And yep, spoiler alert, I'm going to be recording all the future videos with this, and you will be amazed by the quality that you can get from your phone. You will be just amazed because this thing can generate incredible quality images if you can do this right. Okay, let's continue.
First, we actually got a sponsor for this video. This video is sponsored by Caster, an amazing service that will allow you to stream anywhere, everywhere. More on that later in the video. And thanks to Caster for sponsoring this video. So in this video, we'll
first sponsor for the channel, which is pretty big achievement for the channel of our size, like 1,000 subscribers and sponsor already, which is great. This is the first sponsor, but is not a last sponsor. Far more sponsors are coming for the channel, but again, every sponsorship that I do, everything that I do is purely based on my opinion. Like if they will ask me to give good opinion about something, I'm just saying no immediately because I care, I value the opinion, my opinion, and I value that some of you are actually interested in my opinion as well. So I'm not getting paid for any opinion anytime soon. I hope ever. So yeah, let's just continue.
We'll be discussing all good and bad parts of the live streaming.
Oh yeah, I'm very proud of the thing that I did right there.
So in this video, we'll be discussing all good and
like this one, this tracking. Oh yeah, I'm very proud of this. Just learned how to do the tracking shots, so yeah, I love it. I think I'm gonna use it a lot in the future videos.
Bad parts of the live streaming, get all the best practices. Okay, let's just discuss why you should be streaming your content right now. There are several reasons why. First, live streaming is far easier than creation of the dedicated videos because you are not.
Yes, it is. Live streaming is way easier. As an example, I will say here, but I will just go ahead and I will say here that I'm saying that live streaming actually regular videos require editing, far more editing than anything else, and editing takes a lot of time. And live streaming does not require anything. Basically, turn on, you just prepare maybe a few things, and just maybe I don't know. Sometimes I do a bullet point on my iPad and just prepare some things, or just prepare maybe very basic. Oh, where are focus? Okay, very basic slides. Hey Annie, what's up? How are you doing? I hope you're staying safe. So and live stream does not require any preparations. For example, this live stream, I just decided to just go and press live. Only one thing that I did is I created the thumbnail, just named the live stream and just went live, and it's extremely simple. For the video editing, you need like far more, like far more. For example, I am actually preparing the future video, not the future, the video after that. I'm first time in forever. I'm actually 2 videos ahead, and I just wanted to give myself a challenge of how fast I can cut the video, like very basic, very rough cut, without any B-rolls, without anything. And to cut 16-minute video into like around 6-minute video, it took me around 25 minutes, which is incredibly fast. Like very fast. I have never done it in 25 minutes. Usually take me like hour, 2 hours, because I'm very detailed. I love to do like very frame by frame cutting. And in live stream, you don't have anything like that. Only thing that you're required is just to prepare live, like first time you go live, like the scenes, whatever you see right here, these borders, this I did only once. This scene that you see here, it's only once. The duplication of this scene, this source in the background is done only once. It's extremely simple. And for that reason, live streaming is not very easy, but far easier than making the video.
Spending any time on editing, which I myself spend a lot of time on. Second, live streaming actually gives you far more watch time than a regular.
Yes, this is another thing. Let's just listen to it by the end. To the end.
Because live streaming content is usually much longer. But if it's that good, what?
Okay, yeah. Live streaming giving a lot of watch time too is actually a very valid point and very important thing. Because I know a thing or two about the live streaming. I've actually, one of my biggest channels was about live streaming entirely on YouTube. And the amount of watch time you get from the live videos is insane. I was getting like 15-20 minutes on average per video. Like it is insane. 20 minutes on average for video is incredibly high. Imagine you need only 3 people watching you for 20 minutes in order to get 1 hour of watch time. It's incredibly high number, and it's far easier to get watch time with this because people are more inclined to go in an interactive content rather than on-demand content, because they can jump from content to content on on-demand content, like on the regular videos. On live stream, if they enjoy the individual that is streaming, not the content, individual, they are usually staying for far longer. So for this channel, we don't have it yet because I'm not streaming that often. It usually takes far many streams than the regular videos in order to get people to tune in, just stay on the videos. What lesson do we have today? Oh, it's all about, we're discussing the previous video that we did, and it's all overall rotating all around the live streaming and whether it is important for you or not. And for educational content, which is more important for us in this case, because my previous channel was about gaming content, educational content is incredibly important as well, because people are coming for the real value, not just entertainment value, but for the real value that they can get. And from live streams, people usually can get more because they can ask questions like you can right now. You can ask questions and get answers right away, because in a comment, usually when you go to the YouTube channel, even if you have questions, in probably 80-90% of the cases, you will not ask question in the comments because you expect either to not get any answer, or if you expect to get any answer, you either expect it in, like, you expect it for not that soon, like probably next day or day afterwards. And usually this happens like that. For example, if person is giving me a comment on my comment video, I try to answer him as soon as possible, but in many cases it's not possible. Maybe it's the middle of the day for him, it's middle of the night for me, but I cannot answer. I can answer only after I wake up in the morning, then I will check the video, etc, etc. It may be like 8-10 hours later. And in live stream, this is not an issue. This is not an issue at all. It's not a problem. Let me just check one thing. Yep, everything's right. In live streams, it's not an issue at all, and that's why it's incredibly powerful, and that's why it's generating a lot of watch time.
What are the downsides of the live streaming? Well, first, it is more technically demanding to live stream your content than just hit the record button on your video. Second,
okay, technically demanding. What did I mean by that? In order to go live, you need a lot more things to be in place in order to be like just go press and go live. Because for the video, all you need is just take the phone, the camera, and just press record, and that's it. Like for live streaming, you need far more things to be correct. Like your lighting should be correct, because for example, if I don't have my lighting right now, if I don't have like whatever I have set up right now, you will not be able to see this, and I will not be able to correct this. In video, for example, in many cases, not in many cases, when I record the video, I usually record it in a log or maybe in a flat color profile or something like that. I know that it's not the final results. It's not a final results, but I still can change it later. In live stream, you cannot. You need far more preparations in advance. Personally learned a lot from YouTube tutorials. And yeah, that's what YouTube tutorials are for. You are learning, you can learn a lot of things from that. And technical wise, you need far more powerful computer to live stream than, for example, do video editing, because basic video editing is pretty non-demanding. If you don't do like tracking shots or something like that, or like very complex color corrections or things like that, you don't need quite a demanding computer. You can do video editing, pretty powerful video editing on your phone. And to be fair, until on the recent few videos, like 2 or 3 videos, all of my editing was done either through phone or through iPad. That's how powerful the video editing is, like how easy video editing is. Live streaming, it's completely different story. You need to consider like different bit rates, different resolutions, canvas resolutions, output resolutions. You need to consider your audio setup, your video setup, your scene setup, your source setup. There's so many little things that you don't need to think about in your videos that it can be like intimidating for majority of the people. Live streaming content has far less reach than on-demand content, meaning that despite having far more engagement, you're reaching far less people. That means less people are actually seeing your live stream than a regular video. However, yes, this is absolutely correct. So reach is another difficult thing that a lot of live streamers are actually not considering. For example, if you go live on Twitch, we're live on Twitch right now. It is incredibly difficult to get discovered on Twitch. Why? Because only way to be discovered on Twitch, for example, is to actively search for an individual or for the type of content that you want. You are not getting served the content that you might like. You need to go and search for it. For some reason, someone turned off my light. So, my light turn is like outside of the room and someone just turned off my light. But yeah, we're talking about the reach. So on Twitch, it is far more difficult to be discovered, and you are getting a lot less reach because only people that will be seeing your videos are your followers. And in order for followers to watch your videos, watch your live streams, you need to be somehow discovered. But if nobody's watching you, then nobody's watching you, and it's closed feedback loop that is actually killing your channel way before you get discovered. On YouTube, it's usually far easier because YouTube has recommended, YouTube has algorithms, etc., etc. But those algorithms actually do not work that well on live content, because YouTube is more oriented on on-demand video content, and you just cannot be discovered that easy on YouTube when you're doing live streams. As an example, we have like more than 1,300 subscribers now, but only few people are tuning into the live streams. Why? Because those people do not want to watch the videos. Just as an example, I'm gonna show you one thing before we're gonna continue. I'm gonna show you one thing that will be very, very cool thing for you to discover. I'm gonna show you how many people actually have clicked the bell notification. I'm gonna show it to you right now. 216 people have clicked all the notifications. Yet 216 people are not tuning in to live streams. Meaning that those people know that we are live, but they are not here. They're not here. Why? Because having all notifications on or people or subscribers doesn't mean that people are actually gonna come here. It doesn't mean that. It's completely different thing. That's why even for the biggest YouTube channels, for example, if PewDiePie goes live, with 100 million subscribers, maybe 100,000 will turn in. Maybe. Usually it's far less than that. But that's just the thing. Live content has far less reach and far less people are actually watching the live content. Let me just continue with this one.
This problem. And solution is to stream on multiple different platforms all at once. How to increase your reach as much as possible? What if you could stream on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitch, and any other platforms all at once? Well, with our sponsor Caster, you can actually do just that, and let me show you how. But
okay, multi-streaming. How it is actually solving the problem. So let's say every streaming solution, every streaming platform has their own discoverability features. Usually it's very bad. They have very bad discoverability features, but they still have it. For example, the Twitch has discoverability features, which is you can go and see the live channels according to their topic, or you can just go and search for different things. They have the search terms, searchability as well. Facebook has usually the live tab, separate live tab where people can actually watch, but this is better for the gaming. And Facebook has a bit wider reach than a Twitch, but people are actually not as interested in live streams like they are on Twitch. On YouTube, you have the recommended section, you have the live tab, you have the YouTube gaming if you're doing the gaming live streams. So every single stream, every single platform has their own discoverability feature, which is very important thing to utilize. And with multi-streaming, you can utilize them all. You can go live on all of those platforms all at once, because you can gather, we are basically going to the places where people are. You're not trying to get them from those places. You're going there yourself. If individual is at the moment on Twitch and is watching Twitch streams, he doesn't want to go to YouTube because you are live, unless he loves your videos. He doesn't want to go to YouTube. He just wants to stay on Twitch. Or maybe he's on Facebook. He doesn't want to go off the Facebook. Or maybe he's on YouTube. He doesn't want to go on Twitch to watch your live stream. So for that reason, you're just catering to those audiences and getting all of the places all at once. Now, the problem with this that I did not talk about in this video, because I was talking about educational content, and for educational content it is great, but for certain types of content, multi-streaming is not actually that great. Let me give you an example. Gaming, multi-streaming gaming content usually is not that great, because you're basically in the beginning you're streaming for 3-4 separate empty audiences. You don't want that. You don't want to stream for the empty audiences, because when people are watching you, you usually cannot concentrate on few different platforms. That means that you're basically not watching the chats for all the platforms. Fortunately, the Caster is solving this with the unified chat, but sometimes it just doesn't work. Not just only Caster, like on all the platforms. Sometimes it doesn't work. Maybe you didn't set up it well. Maybe maybe you don't get messages. If you do get messages, if you do everything correctly, you just cannot answer them all, because it is very weird for your viewers to respond to people that are not where they are. For example, right now the majority of the chat is coming from YouTube. The individual watching on Twitch is weirded out because I'm responding to the questions and to the things that is happening on YouTube. And he's like, who the hell he is talking to? These things can be an immediate turn off for such people. And it is completely okay. This is how the things are. And for the gaming content, where you need to have very fast Twitch reactions, we need to respond to people like as quick as possible, where the majority of people are a younger age, not small age, but usually the younger people with the shorter attention span. You need to be very quick and very active on those platforms. And for that reason, I don't suggest you to go multi-streaming on the gaming content, but for the educational content, it's perfectly fine. So I'll just continue watching my perfect talk.
Disclaimer here, everything that I will say right now is purely my opinion only. So let's just jump to the computer.
Sure.
Okay, welcome to caster.io. This is the website where you can get Caster.
So basically, I'm just showing
show you some stuff how
whatever I'm doing.
Multi-streaming. By the way, full disclaimer here, you need to be paying for this service. It's actually paid service to go for multi-streaming. So just
just one thing. I actually showed this right here, but yeah, the service is paid. The service is 100% paid, and I use this service right here. This service, it was provided by the sponsors, so I use this plan basically, which allows me the the most important difference is that I have an ability to go and use scheduler. I can use the cloud recording, which is very powerful, meaning that it allows me to download basically exactly what I was streaming. So for the ones who don't understand how this works, is that whatever I stream right now, whatever is happening on my OBS right now is being streamed to Caster, and Caster is splitting the stream into a few different places. So streams to Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube in this case. And basically, an uncompressed stream, more or less uncompressed, it's still compressed, but least compressed stream is going to Caster first, and then it is separating to the other places. So other places like YouTube and Facebook is viewing a compressed stream of a compressed stream. Mind that the difference in quality is actually very little. You probably will not be able to notice this. I'm barely able to notice this, but it's very, very little. But still, maybe you want to upload this again on somewhere else. Maybe you want to save this. Maybe you want to upload it on your other channel. This allows this cloud recording. This plan is allowing you to do that. And other thing that is different from everything else is that I can stream on 2 different Facebook platforms at once. For example, if I want to stream on 2 different pages, or if I want to stream on 2 different, let's say, groups at once, I can do that. By the way, you can do this on this one as well. Is there any way to get this for free? No. You cannot get this for free. Unfortunately not. So one more thing before we can continue. If you are on the level where you cannot pay for this, $10 a month, you need this and you cannot pay for this, you don't pay for this. You just don't need this, I mean. You are on the level that you don't need this. Don't go like live streaming everywhere just because you can. Don't do this. You need multi-streaming if you can utilize this. As the same thing, for example, if you're not making money from a YouTube channel, you don't need a new camera for your YouTube channel. You better just improve the quality with the camera that you have, whether it's a phone or GoPro. And the reason why I don't buy the new DSLR cameras, because despite this YouTube channel generating enough income, like small income, but still enough income, it's not generating enough to pay for the camera. And this camera can record the videos, which is completely okay. And the webcam even is recording completely okay. The video that you see right now, this one, is recording a webcam, and this one is recording on a webcam as well. Someone was knocking on the door, but okay. This video in this footage in the video where I look like a sleepy guy, this is on a webcam as well. It's not about what camera you have, it's how you can improve. And I'm actually editing the video that I recorded on my phone, and you will be amazed the quality that you can get from the phones. And this is iPhone SE. It's not even the most powerful. It's not most powerful phone. It's iPhone SE. Like, it has practically exactly the same camera as iPhone 8, the 5-year-old camera. So yeah, just know that. Again, if you're not able to utilize the multi-streaming, don't buy this. You just don't need this. Why would you do this? Just don't buy this if you cannot utilize it. Okay, let's continue.
Just know that. Now, let's go and create just a new stream. I have already a stream created for here, but I will just go and create a new stream. And what I will need to do, just create new multi-stream. Just call the name, test lecture. And for the hosting region, I'm gonna be selecting Frankfurt in EU, because this is the closest, very low latency for me. I'm gonna go and click save, and it will just create a multi-stream for me. And all I need to do right now is add different platforms. For example, I can go and add Facebook Live. I can just connect
that's
directly like that, or I can use a
basically I'm showing exactly how I go live here, and
prefer it that way.
and
You can go
and these are the platforms that you see. There are so many platforms that you can go with live with this one, and
use all of those.
And most importantly is this button right here, custom, which allows you to go live basically on any platform, whether it is in here or not, which is very powerful.
Different platforms like Facebook, YouTube. You can go in custom RTMP if you are paying for this, of course. But in majority of the cases, you just don't need this. Facebook Live, YouTube, Twitch, Periscope, DLive, and a bunch of different things that a lot of which I haven't even heard of. You can just go all of them at once. You can just go and live stream all of them at once. And what's amazing thing is that you're gonna have a cloud recordings as well. You can have it if you want. In my case, I actually use this to download the raw streamed image, because my live stream actually goes first to the caster and then to all the other live streaming platforms.
Exactly what I was saying.
It just generate the chat overlay, which will allow you to go and see chat of all the other platforms all at once. I'm not sure about this. You can check this. I haven't checked on the other platforms, but I think the chat multi-chat overlay works on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I know that they work on those.
Yes, it only works on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch.
What you need to do afterwards is just go and copy the stream key and insert it in your OBS, and that is it. That is it. What you will see is that when you go live on your OBS, you're gonna see the stream right here, and after, when you're ready, whenever you want.
You know what? I'm gonna skip this because it's talking about the platform itself. I'm gonna go to this one, skip to this place.
Will multi-streaming actually harm my content because I'm dividing my attention to the multiple different platforms? And this is actually a very valid question that a lot of you will have. And the answer is actually it can be harming, but depends on the type of content that you create. For an educational content that we are talking right now, more reach you have, more people can see you, the better it is for you. Why? Because educational content requires far less real-time interactions than any other type of content. And because it requires
Yes, that is actually true. Like educational content requires little real-time interactions, because when usually people are watching the educational content, they're watching the only interactions that you get is the questions, and when you get a questions, you are not required to answer it right away, like in the first second of the answer to the questions. You can just wait, I guess, for a few minutes. Maybe you are just talking about things. You can finish the thing and then answer the questions, or maybe have a dedicated section in the video where you talk about your answering the questions. It can be different in a different cases, so you just you need to, I guess, not worry about being very fast in educational content. So yeah, overall, no, it's not harming you to go multi-streaming for educational content.
There's very little real-time interaction. You are not actually splitting your attention to different platforms. Plus, because Caster has multi-platform chat available as well, you're not splitting your attention at all. In addition to all that, multi-streaming actually helps you to solve the reach problem, which is one of the biggest problem of live streaming overall, no matter what type of content you.
Yeah, by the way, I just realized, like, I have blue lips. Yeah, that's a color grading issue, so I need to fix that for the next videos. Or maybe, no, I have a next video already edited, so yeah, maybe the video after that.
Great. Streaming, for example, on 3 different platforms will potentially triple your reach. So why you wouldn't do that? Overall, if you are an educational content creator or the course creator, live streaming and especially multi-streaming on a bunch of different platforms will benefit you in a huge way. Plus, in addition to all of that, you will get direct access to your viewers and to your students, which will help them a lot as well. And remember,
yeah, that's another very important thing, is that when you have students, and especially for the courses where you have like a lot of students, like a lot, like maybe let me just check how many students do I have overall on Udemy. On Udemy, I think like far more than 100,000 at the moment. I have a lot of students, so yeah, a lot of students. Let me just check again. 155,000 students. Imagine like all of them asking you questions. So it's very difficult. And for the few that will actually go to your channel and just ask the questions, they just deserve these questions to be answered. So yeah, it's very, very difficult. Otherwise said, this gives you the direct access to the students, and students can get direct access to the teacher. They can ask questions directly, like you can, for example, like right away. You don't need to wait for entire course, and you just ask the questions whatever you think. And maybe you have the question that is not in the course and you want it to be answered. And for some reason you cannot ask this question in the question section of the course because I don't know, maybe there are a lot of questions, or sometimes I just cannot answer to the questions because sometimes there are a lot of different questions. Sometimes the questions have been already answered and I need to answer the same questions over and over again. By the way, if you didn't know, on Udemy, you can see all the questions that other people are asking because questions and answers are public, and it's like a forum. You can go and just interact with these things, like I say, it's helpful, not helpful, etc., etc. It's very great thing, and some people are utilizing it, some people are not. And with the live streams, you can just go and answer teacher, instructor yourself. And for you as an instructor, it's a very powerful thing because your students can actually state frustrations. Maybe they will say, okay, I don't like how you do your course. Maybe I didn't like how you did this section. Please redo this, please redo that. And you're gonna have very important, valuable feedback that you can use either for your future courses or for your existing courses, which will actually help you to gain more money because you will be able to make more sales because your course will be just simply better.
Provide value in order to get value yourself as well. I hope this will be helpful. Overall message of this video is, yes, live streaming is actually good for your educational content, and especially for you, and especially for your reach. Well,
by the way, I'm just realizing how much the YouTube is compressing the video because original video does not look like that. Original video does not look like that. I'm just gonna switch to just chatting for a second. I'm gonna show you how original video actually looks like, because boy, YouTube compresses the video. It is insane how much it compresses. And I want to not turn on
live streaming.
I just want to try to not turn on the video that is completely new, because yeah, I don't want to just show the video way before it is actually available. Oh, I don't have a, well, damn it, I don't have a, I can go with a display source. Can I? Let me just go and do this. Boom. Oh no, that's a wrong display. Sometimes it can be frustrating to have two displays. No, not that I'm complaining, but still. It will be very bad for me to complain. Okay, I'm gonna go and switch to studio mode right now. Look at this. Look at this.
Live streaming, the industry that is exploding right now. Because
turn off the volume. Look at the quality difference here. Look at the quality difference. Like how much crisper the original video is. Like how crisp. But you probably will not be able to see this exactly, but it is much crisper. Like much crisper. YouTube is just destroying the quality. Like it's destroying the quality. It's just sad. It's just sad. It's very sad. That, yep, it is what it is. You cannot do anything here. And by the way, I just should we do some additional things here? Maybe you want me to show some things to the video. Maybe you want to discuss analytics or something like that. Just let me know in the chat, because yeah, we can do whatever you want. We're live for how long? I cannot see how long we are live. We are live for it's here. We're live for, we started 5:40, almost 40 minutes. If you want any questions, you just can ask it right away. Okay, what mic you're using? Good question. I'm actually using Scarlett 2i2 mic. I'm just gonna go to just chatting. I'm just gonna open an Amazon and just show you exactly what I'm talking about. Just Scarlett Studio to my 2i2. This is what it's called. For the ones who doesn't know, Scarlett Studio is an audio interface which which I'm using. Studio, just to let you know what I'm exactly using. This one is new. I'm gonna open this. Go to live. I'm using this one, this microphone, and this is the newer version. I'm using the older version of this one. This preamp, basically everything that you see right here, except for the bottom ones. This is the additional XLR and pop filter. I don't use any pop filter at the moment. So this is what I use, Scarlett 2i2 audio interface. Probably the best purchase. No, this was not a purchase. Actually, this was a present from my wife when I started live streaming a few years back. And it is a very powerful thing. And we use this to live stream with 2 different microphones, because this thing can actually get 2 different microphones, only one audio input, meaning that you will be using 2 microphones and your computer will be able to see it only as one source, and it was very powerful. And this is usually used for the music recording. You can connect your guitar, whatever you want in here, and or just have a guitar, for example, and the microphone to sing. And it's a very powerful thing, very amazing thing. And I've been using this for how long? By the way, this is the headphones. This is how the headphones look like. The ones that you see right there is a newer one. This is the old one. I've been using this. It's called HD60. Whatever. Yeah, it's the HD60 Mark III. Whatever you see here, and this one is HD60 Mark II. This is what it is. Somehow today broke down. Oh, very sad to hear that. Oh, and another thing that I use that I'm gonna show you right now is that one of the newer videos I recorded with the far inferior microphone. I'm gonna show it to you right now. Just a second. So I've created the rig. I've set up the rig. I know it's like this contraption. Contraption is like this is a boom arm connected to the tripod where it's a phone holder, etc., etc. I recorded this with this mic. It's a newer NW700, which is I'll be back in a second. Which is the same mic as BM800 or something like that. It's a very common microphone, condenser mic. It's something like that. On Amazon, it's like very common, and it is cheap. It is dirt cheap. I'm gonna go and see how much it costs. It is NW700. Can I see this one? Yeah, it's this mic basically. Oh, it actually got more expensive, man. Oh no, this one. It's actually hiding the upgrade review, displayed upgrade reviews. Please. It's actually this microphone. You can even see this one right here. Look how cheap it is. It says an F grade for the quality, but yeah, it's not the great microphone. A complete recording system. No, this is just a microphone there. It's not something very difficult or expensive. Like this microphone, this setup, like with the boom arm, with the pop filter, even with this one, which allows you to save. This is what I have right here. Basically, it will help you with the vibrations. For example, if your boom arm is moving, it will help you with that. It has an F rating because it's not as great as everybody are saying. It is pretty basic, but for $30, you're getting an entire set. Like for the beginners, it is incredibly well. Like all you need to do is just go and use different equalizers and things like that, just for the live streams and for the video recording to make it as good as possible. Because otherwise, it is not. It's okay quality at best. But to be fair, I was testing today with the video recording. I was testing how the phone records compared to that microphone with like very cheap microphone. Phone microphone records amazing quality. It is incredibly amazing quality. The thing is that the low volumes like bass and boom is not as pronounced on the phone, and phone picks up much more volume outside of the phone, meaning that it can pick up echoes and reflections more than, for example, that microphone, like something like this, the condenser microphone. Condenser microphone has a cardioid pattern. Cardioid means that the place where it picks up the volume, the noise, is a heart shaped, meaning that it picks up everything in front and not in the back. I already bought the mic for the studio. It worked for several months and not know what happened today. Oh, yeah, sometimes it happens. Sometimes, unfortunately, it happens. You cannot. Things just die in very unexpected ways and very, very quickly. So, as for the real microphones, like whether you need to buy like things like that, you can buy pretty good microphones for pretty cheap. And just only thing that you need to do is just find a place where you can record the videos, where you don't pick up a lot of noise, like the car passing by, the echoes. Like you cannot see it right now, but for you it seems like very dark. But let me just up the contrast for you to see how I actually record. It will look awful, but sorry for that. I'm gonna up the contrast and just let you see what's happening on behind. You see this? This is why my noise is not as bad. Like, these are dark curtains. Entire room is covered with the curtains except for the walls, like right in front of me, because I don't need that. Wall in front of me is like where the monitors are. So for that reason, I don't need that. Let me just fix the things that are broke right now. Yeah, okay. So the things like that help a lot. Like heavy curtains, follow everywhere. Maybe towels. Like for example, I have carpet. Carpet helps a lot. Like a lot. If you have a carpet room with a carpet, record whatever you can in a room with a carpet, which is incredibly good. Which is better, Amazon or eBay? For what? Like as a companies, Amazon is far richer and far bigger. But I assume that you ask where it's better to buy, and I don't know. It depends. Like for example, if you want to buy used stuff, I guess eBay is better because you have far bigger choice. If you are on a budget, if you want to buy for the cheaper, for the name, the first telling me that Amazon has the best quality. No, Amazon is not. Amazon does not have a best quality because a lot of things from Amazon are actually from AliExpress. I'm just explaining what do I mean by that. eBay is great for, let's say, for the cheap stuff, meaning that if you want to buy cheaper and if you don't mind buying things used, then eBay is great. As an example, iPhone SE. I bought this few months ago. It's probably around a month or two ago, like very, very recent thing. I bought this on eBay and paid $400 for this. Hey, Fun Story, what's up? I paid $400 for this. And it's new phone, it's 2020 phone, but I paid $400 for 128 gigs, which costs like $450 or something like that. But the problem is that it is used. And do you know what was used about this? The phone package, basically. Only thing that was missing on a phone package was the plastic wrap around it. It was not open at all. Only thing they didn't have, it didn't have the plastic wrap around it. That's the only thing was different. And that's how I bought the phone $50 cheaper. I could, if I went for the 64 gigs, I probably could have gone even cheaper than that. That's what the eBay is great for. If you want to buy new gear, then yes, Amazon is probably better, but you have to be very careful because if you go for the cheap gear on Amazon, like for the brands, like unknown brands and something like that, in majority of the cases, it's better to buy from the brands like AliExpress, from the website like AliExpress, because you're gonna buy it for much cheaper there, and it's gonna be the same quality because a lot of people on Amazon are actually selling the things that are sold on AliExpress. Like they're going on websites like Alibaba. Alibaba is like wholesale. It's a website where you can buy a bunch of things all at once. Basically, it's for the shops. They go on Alibaba, they get these stocks, and they're selling through Amazon FBA. You probably heard what Amazon FBA is, and that's how they're selling. Meaning that they're selling, like for example, a microphone that bought for $2, they're selling for $30. That's what is happening. How bring YT video to recommendation list? You can't. You cannot do this. Nobody can do this. Only YouTube can do this. In order for people to watch your video should be good. In order for people to watch your videos, the ones that are watching, the 2-3 people that are actually discovering your videos through recommended, usually, should watch your videos all the way to the end, interact your videos, so YouTube would understand that your video is good. That's what is happening. You cannot get to recommended. You need to deserve to get there. So yeah, there is no secrets there. There's nobody who can teach you how to get to recommended, because it is not the thing that can be taught. It's the thing that can be achieved. Like dropshipping, FBA is a different thing. Like dropshipping is a very different thing. For example, in a dropshipping, let's say that you want to buy a microphone from me, and you will pay me for the microphone, but I don't have a microphone, and for that reason, you're paying me for $20, and I buy $10 microphone from other place and send it to you. So that's how what dropshipping is. FBA is when you buy a bulk shipment. Let's say I went out and bought 50 microphones from Alibaba and send it to Amazon. I have 50 microphones for like $10 each, and now I sell on Amazon for $20. That's what FBA is. It's completely different than dropshipping. So watch time is a must. What you mean? Yes, watch time is the thing. Watch time is the commodity on YouTube, because you need to think of this as a business. You need to think of the YouTube channel as a business, because what majority of the people are thinking of the YouTube is the way to get popular, which is a terrible way to get popular with, because YouTube is not the great way to get popular. You will get overall popular if you succeed, but it's a terrible way. You need to think of this as a business. And let me explain what do I mean by that. Business is oriented on making money, meaning that driving sales or different things, making money. YouTube is oriented on making money. What YouTube is as a business, it's a middleman between the sellers and the buyers. What do I mean? Sellers are the business, and buyers are basically ones who buy from those businesses. And what sellers are doing is the sellers are going to YouTube and tell them that we know that you have a lot of people watching your videos. Here is, let's say, I don't know, like X amount of money, like $10,000, and show my ads of my products to 10,000 people, right? That's what YouTube is doing. Like that's what businesses are doing to the YouTube. 10,000 people are going, and now 10,000 people are seeing this video. And 10,000 people are getting exposed to the product. Video, I mean ad. Like what ads are doing on YouTube. 10,000 people are seeing this ad. And 100 people go and buy the products, which costs $50. Right? 100 people goes to, let's 100 people goes and pays for the thing that costs $500. What the business is generating bunch of money. $50,000 from $10,000 paid. Business is winning, and now he's paying more money to the YouTube. Now, where the creator comes in. Creators, the videos, your videos, is the place where those people who are paying money to the businesses are collecting, are gathering. This is the place where people are gathering. And if more people are gathering to your place, basically, you are more valuable to YouTube because they can show more ads to the people. And how they can determine, like see whether those people are gathering around you or not, by measuring how much time each and every individual is spending on your channel, on your videos, or you can call it your place. So that's how they measure your success. If they see that when people are coming to your channel, they're spending considerable amount of time and consuming considerable amount of ads, they say, okay, this guy is good. This guy is generating an ad revenue. Let's show his videos to more people. That's basically how algorithm works. And more people are coming to your channel, and more people are coming until there are no more people to show your videos. In the future, some individual might discover your channel and come to your videos, etc., etc. But overall, this is how it works. Watch time is an indicator of your channel's success. And that's what you need. You need people to watch your videos. And again, going back to the live streaming content, live stream is one of the best places to get a watch time. Like right now, a lot of you are here. Hey, what's up, man, dog? Great, how are you? Long time no see, buddy. So, watch time, guys, is everything on YouTube. People are coming to me, I have a YouTube course, and people are, how can I get recommended? How can I get more people? How can I get more subscribers? I'm like, dude, how many videos do you have? Like, they have 3. Okay, what are you providing with these 3 videos? Do you think that 3 videos is enough? I have like 100 videos, and I'm still only on 1,000 subscribers. Why do you think that you deserve more subscribers than I do? And they're like, I don't know, my videos are great. I'm like, great for what? Your videos should have some value. And your value of the video is measured by the watch time. And if the video is not providing the value to the viewers, they are not gonna watch it. If they are not watching it, your video is worthless for the YouTube. And why would YouTube recommend a valuable, precious, or use a valuable, precious place in a recommended page for the worthless videos like yours or like mine or for anyone whose video is not that great? They will not do this. So think of it like that. How much value you provide to the viewers, which will provide you with a watch time, and this watch time will provide value to the YouTube. This is how it goes. This is how what YouTube is. And you need to think of it like that. Think of YouTube as a business, like where money is exchanging, watch time is exchanging, attention span is exchanging. That's what YouTube is. More you will think about it like that, more you will make on YouTube. Not just watch time, but money as well. YouTube is the business that you can utilize even with the smallest numbers of subscribers. I was making sales on YouTube, through YouTube, either courses or affiliate products or my own products or something completely different when I had less than 100 subscribers. You don't need more than 100 subscribers. In order to make one sale, you need to convince one person to buy something. One. And in many cases, if this thing that the individual buys is actually good, which you should only promote only good things, if it's good, it's a win-win for both of you. Not both of you, like all 3 of you, if you are dealing with affiliate sales or with the businesses. You are the business is making money because individual bought the product. Individual bought the product and is solving his own problems that they have. For example, the multi-streaming can be a problem for individual. He wants to be live on many platforms and he doesn't know how to do that. He has the money, but he doesn't know how to do that. Now he knows. And you are getting first very thankful viewer who thanks you for helping you solve the problem. And additionally, if it's an affiliate offer, for example, you're getting a kickback from this one. All of you are winning. And someone said, oh, how the one who paid money is winning? He solved the problem. He solved his problem. You're using money to solve your problem. You are, for example, buying the microphone for YouTube channel because you think that the audio is the problem. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. You think that audio is a problem and you're solving the problem by buying microphone. You paid to solve the problem. That's what does it mean of solving the problem. Why there are so many review channels on YouTube? Why there are so many review channels? Because I want to buy a camera, for example, but I don't know what camera to buy. And I see the video where the guy is comparing 20 different cameras and he's giving exact answer which is the best, which camera is best for different use cases. And one of those use cases is my use case, and now I know exactly what camera to buy, and I just click the link and go and buy a camera. I spent the money that I was wanting to spend anyways. So yeah, I solved my problem. He helped me solve this problem, find a solution for this problem, and now I solved it with my own money. So now I have a camera. The example, I don't have a camera, but yeah, I have a camera that I will use for my YouTube channel, for my courses, or whatever it is to generate more money or whatever it is. And he referred a sale, he earned a kickback, and everyone is just winning in this situation. For some reason, people are thinking like, oh, it's you what you are using people for sales, or just promoting things to you just want people to buy stuff. No, I want people to solve their problems. That's it. And maybe I want this compensation for this. They're paying for this anyways, so it's okay. It's completely fine. There's nothing wrong with that. So that's why, for example, there are so many sponsored videos. Like, that's a win-win situation for everyone. Like Squarespace, for example, as an example. Like, people are promoting Squarespace. Squarespace sponsoring this video, by the way. Squarespace, I would love to if you sponsored my video. And promoting the videos, promoting the Squarespace, etc., etc. But Squarespace is not a bad service. I'm actually using Squarespace myself for my own website. It's not a bad service. It's a bit expensive than, let's say, the Bluehost or like some other things, but it's not a bad website. It's a very good website builder. And I wanted a website where I actually had like self-hosted platforms in the past where you were by only hosting and build a WordPress website. And I didn't like that. The website that I built in the past was pretty great, but I was spending so much time in WordPress plugins and things like that and optimizations, things like that, time that I didn't have, that I preferred to pay just maybe, I don't know, like how much more I'm paying for the Squarespace. I think I'm paying like $30 to $40 more, and everything is done for me. The website works great. It's everything very great. What to do to gain more impressions? That's a valid question. And yeah, answer is not as straightforward. So impressions are purely controlled by YouTube algorithm. There is nothing you can do in order to get more impressions. Only impressions that is not generated by algorithm is when you directly promote the links to the individuals and to the people. For example, when I promote my videos to my Udemy students, this is the impressions that algorithm cannot control. But in order to get impressions are basically getting into the recommended section. Getting into recommended section or suggested videos. There are only two, or search. There are three places where you can get 3 impressions. You are either in the recommended section, in suggested videos, or in search. These are 3 places. And impressions is that for search is like ranking higher because you are using a keywords that is relevant for the search, which is a bit easier for the search to get impressions. People are searching exact words, and you're exactly the same words in the title, in description, in the video itself, and you're basically getting an impression. And more people are watching your videos higher and higher in the ranking. For recommended, you absolutely cannot control this because it's purely dependent on the viewer behavior and what people are actually doing on the videos. It's absolutely not in your control. And suggested videos is recommended section catered not towards just individual, but towards the video that he is watching right now. So overall, that means that in order to get more impressions, you need to get more watch time. You need to get more views. You need to have like more interactions in your videos. Impressions are the things that is purely controlled by the algorithm, and algorithm changes like every single day. They're just tweaking the algorithm every single day, and you cannot control this. And only way to do this, only way to have some effect on impressions is to just make videos that people would want to watch and just promote as much as you can. I have actually the entire sections about this in my YouTube course, and let me just paraphrase you the things that for free basically that I have in this lecture. So in the course, I have a concept called YouTube growth cycle. So what YouTube growth cycle means is that each and every individual metric of the YouTube is tied to the different metrics, and they're feeding the other metrics. For example, let's start with an impressions. Impression is the basic, not impression. Let's start with the video itself. Video itself is the metric that people are just are just forgetting for some reason. If you don't have a video, there's no impressions. There's nothing. When you have a video generates impressions, meaning that if there is a video, YouTube will provide this video to the people. So video is generating impressions. Impressions is generating views, meaning that when somebody sees the video, they will click and watch the video. It's a view. No, not watch the video, just simply click is a view. So viewing does not mean the watching video is entirety. Maybe they watch only 1 second of the video. So view is a metric that is coming from an impression. Then in views are generating watch time, meaning that how much time people are actually spending the views your videos. Then watch time is generating subscribers, or maybe or in some cases they don't generate subscribers and they just generate more impressions. That's what they do. It goes back in a circle, and then generates more views, more watch time. And if the circle will continue, watch time will generate subscribers, and subscribers will generate more impressions because they will get to the new videos, because subscribers are seeing your videos first. When you get a new video, they generate more impressions, then generate more views, and it's going like that. I know it's a bit difficult to explain right now. Just like very short time. I have an entire section dedicated to this, but this growth cycle concept is extremely important for the YouTube. Like, this is what YouTube is. Basically, the growth cycle is a YouTube algorithm itself. And as for the generating impressions, only way to generate more impressions is to go through the cycle and get to watch time, and which will generate you impressions. Watch time, then if you go to subscribers will generate you more impressions. So you need to go to the cycle, like deep in the cycle, to go there. Plus, the relevancy of the video itself is very important for the impressions. Oh boy, people are forgetting about relevancy a lot. And to be fair, I didn't include the relevancy in a course as a separate growth cycle element, but relevancy is very important, because if your video is not relevant, there is no point in waiting new impressions. For example, if you create a video about the presidential election race in 2016, nobody's gonna watch it today because it's not relevant today anymore. It was in the past, but it's not relevant today anymore. For example, iPad 2 review is not relevant anymore. It's in the past. There's no point, no matter how much watch time you get from your other videos or from your other subscriber, how many subscribers you have, iPad 2 review will not generate any more impressions because it's simply dead. It's gone. So this is the thing that you should understand. And I guess I've been we're live for quite a while. Oh, more than an hour now. Okay, yeah. Usually our live streams are around an hour. So, well, I guess we're gonna finish this. If you don't have any more questions, I am going to wrap this up. If you have, you can ask it right now. Again, I will try to go with 2 videos per week in the near future, but I have some work to do in the very near future, so it might be difficult for me, but I'm learning how to stream, how to record and edit videos far quicker than I'm doing right now, and I think I am succeeding in this. And you can expect the future videos, more future videos. Is embedded video views and watch time count on YouTube? Yes, they do count on YouTube. They are counted as external sources, so yeah, they do count on YouTube. But be careful, because if you are doing fraudulent things, like basically like trying to get more watch time like from the same computer, same viewer over and over again, yeah, it's gonna harm you. Don't do that. But yeah, it does count overall or for the watch time or for the views, but they don't I think that what they don't do, they don't generate the ads, so you are not making any money if you have your channel monetized, if I'm not wrong, because I haven't seen any ads on any embedded videos, just to be sure. I guess this will be it for this stream. Okay, if you don't have any more questions, yeah, I guess you don't. So, well, thank you for being here with me. Like the video if you liked it. Thanks the ones who already liked the video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. I don't know why would you watch this live stream if you're not subscribed, but maybe you're not. So just hit the subscribe button, and yeah, we're gonna continue these weekly live streams. At least I will try. actually the live streams was usually on Tuesdays, but today is Wednesday, at least for me, and I think we're gonna continue with Wednesdays. Because I don't know, for the reasons. Yesterday I couldn't do a live stream. I'm doing today, and we're gonna discuss different things. What genre of video games do you like? Actually, I have a separate gaming channel. You can check this out if you want. It's called Nyxson TV. Nyxson is how it's written my name. It's just with a TV. You can just watch it if you want. I have some videos there, and you can, if you like gaming, you can go and subscribe there as well. It's a bit smaller than this channel, but it's much older. I'm doing this gaming channel for fun, so yeah, you can watch there as well. By the way, I think a new video will be coming there pretty soon. Well, again, thank you for being here with me, and I'm gonna see you in the future. By the way, I forgot that I don't have music playing, and it's incredibly quiet. Okay.